This pattern is worked chevron style, so I'm starting from a teardrop loop, but you could begin from a tapered start if you preferred. To get started, you want 16 threads and you want to arrange them in the colour order that you want. So for the first 2 rows, you want to work a basic chevron using forward knots on the left and backward knots on the right. So I'm going to do this bit first. I'm just going to do forward knots to the centre. And as with a regular chevron, at the other side you just want to do backward knots to the centre, so a mirror image of what you've just done. And once you've got both of your outside threads into the centre, you can just knot these together. And for row 2, you want to repeat the knotting sequence that you just did, taking the 2 outside threads and bringing them into the centre. So again, on the left, you just want to do forward knots. And on the right, you want to do backward knots. And again, once you've moved both your threads into the centre, you can just knot them together. So for your third row, you want to change things up a bit and you're going to be doing more traditional macrame knots. So you want to take the first 4 threads at one side and the 4 threads at the other side, and you're going to be working these in traditional square knots. So what you want to do is take thread 1 and thread 4 and do a square knot over the 2 threads in between those. And you don't want to pull this too tight either, you just want to pull it taut but not tight because you don't want to warp it. So once you've done this side, you want to do the same thing at the other side. But I'm going to do mine backwards, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just like to make it a mirror image at this side. So I want to take thread 16 and thread 13, and I'm going to work this one underneath first at this side and then like that. And then for the second half I'm going to work the left hand thread over. So next you want to ignore the first 2 threads on the outside at either side and again do a square knot with your next 4 threads. So this time I want to take thread 3 and thread 6, and again do a square knot of the 2 threads in between. And again, don't pull too tight, just pull it taut. And I want to do a mirror image at the other side. So I want to take this thread here, number 14, and thread 10, and do a square knot over the ones in between. And again, I'm just going to do mine backwards, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So next you're going to ignore the first 4 threads and then do a square knot with these and a mirror image at the other side. So I want to take thread 5 and thread 8 and work over the ones in between. And then again, do a mirror at the other side, taking threads 9 and 12 and doing a square knot and backwards if you choose to. And finally, once you've done that, you want to take the 2 threads either side in inside sections and do a square knot with those. So you want to take thread 7 and thread 10 and do a square knot over the centre threads. So once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this, and then you want to return to what you did at the beginning, and you want to do 2 traditional chevron rows. And you want to keep repeating these 3 rows all the way down until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. So again, I'm just going to do forward knots at this side and backward knots at this side for 2 rows. And once you've finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. So I've begun with a loop fastening and finished with a tapered end and 2 braided tie-ons, but you could do whichever fastening you prefer. And that is your completed bracelet.